So what's up everyone, and welcome back to another video. And in today's video we're gonna talk about modules. So at the first place, why there was a need of modules and how does this exactly work. So as you can see that I am on Ruby documentation. So what modules is does that is it gives you the ability to reuse your code throughout the application, and there are certain other features as well. So let's jump into the syntax and we'll talk about everything as we go through. So we define module by simply writing module, and let's say we name it intro and then end, and we define certain functions into it. Let's say first name, and then we give an argument of first name, then end, then we would say puts first name is n, then we would say fine last name, and then we give an argument of last name, and then we give puts last name is first name. All right. So let's assume that this is a module file, and there are certain other files as well with certain other classes. So I would say if I have to use the features of certain module into various classes, so you don't need to write the functions again and again into every feature of your application, let's say, or every file of your application. So let's say this is a file new.rb, and first we need to require. So there is, for the first is require, and in this require we have to provide the absolute path of where the file is located. So what rubies do is we use relative require, and we would give the name modules. So the file is required from. So what relative requires do is it very smartly looks through your application and looks through the name of a file. So we can also write modules.rb, and we have to include the particular module which we want to, from which the features we need to use in this particular file. So we would include, let's say, intro, and then we would use the functionality of that particular module. Let's say intro dot first name, and we would pass on the argument, let's say John. So let's jump into the command prompt, and we would use yes. So first name is John. So this successfully inherits or imports the functionality of the first name into our this new file. So we do not need to write our code again and again, and this very well uses the try principle. Also there is also a require alternative. It is require all. So first of all we need to import the gem. So after that we would be able to use this particular require function. Also I would also made a separate video on require relative and require all. So for now require generally people uses for the particular gems, and to use the functionality of a module we generally use require relative. Apart from that there are certain points that we need to keep in mind. There are no subclasses into modules just like the class have, And also modules can have no instances, just like the class or method can have. So apart from this, what relative require has that the require doesn't have is there is a function written in environment.rb that it looks through your application and gives you the functionality and automatically detects, so that you do not have to write the absolute path of that particular module again and again. So I hope you understand the features and implementation as well as the syntax of this particular modules and how to use this. So I hope so we'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much.